It seems as of late the first person genre has been struggling to keep people coming back for more time after time, with gamers slowly becoming disheartened with what feels like a slow creep of staleness in franchises like Call of Duty and Battlefield. It seems that both EA and Activision would need to do something very drastic in order to keep the fans coming back for more. Battlefield 1 is a game that not only takes a risk, it does a great job in delivering one of the best first-person games in recent memory, with stunning graphics, addictive gameplay, and for the most part, an excellent and well-produced solo campaign. The single-player aspect of the game is for the best part well produced and covers the First World War out of the 6 different war stories, where it covers events from different aspects of the war, from the trench warfare in France to the mountaintops of northern Italy and even the skies of the battlefields. While each of these stories-based missions could be completed within a few hours, it does a good job in showcasing how the war has affected lives of everybody who fought in the war. One aspect of the war stories that I really enjoyed was how the levels were designed. For example, throughout the Mud and Blood mission, I noticed that part 2 of that level not only gave you multiple ways to attempt and tackle your mission, and it was like this for many of the on-foot missions, where the only change of the formula would be in the Friends in High Places war story, which covers the aerial battles. Graphically, I've got to admit that this is one of the best looking games released in recent memory. EA's Frostbite engine is able to show off the world, environments and weapons of that era. From war-torn cities to vast deserts, you can tell the game has been put together with care and attention. Also, the animation of the different animals featured in the games is well done. Quickly going back to the Mud and Blood war story, the fact you take control of a carrier pigeon is perhaps one of the most bizarre, haunting, but beautiful elements of that war story. From the haunting use of Dream a Little Dream of Me to the harrowing prologue, in addition to the voice actors who has helped bring these characters to life, did a great job with the script. And for those who are not interested in the single player mode, then of course there is the multiplayer mode, and I have a feeling this is where most gamers will purchase this game will spend most of their time playing. For myself, while it was good to have a great single player mode, multiplayer mode, this game has got to be one of the better experiences in recent memories, and this feels more like the multiplayer mode of Battlefield, Bad Company 2 and even Battlefield 3. The action is frantic and intense, but is really good fun, which will keep bringing gamers that are not into multiplayer games back for more time after time. While there is the normal game modes like Rush, Conquest, Team Deathmatch, etc., there is a new game mode in this year's title called Carrier Pigeon, in which it feels a lot like Kill Confirm from Call of Duty, but instead of dog tags you are to capture carrier pigeons, and they are then sent back to HQ for an artillery strike on your opponents. In addition to the new game mode, there is a way of getting weapons and upgrading weapons, and that's called War Bonds. And to gain war bonds is to keep playing and levelling up. There are also war chests, which seem to offer cosmetic upgrades to weapons, and while these are given out at random, if you wanted to, and felt like you needed to, you could purchase these chests. However, while there's a lot of good aspects to talk about with Battlefield 1, there is also some negatives. One of the issues I've got in the single player mode is at times the AI of the enemy soldier makes it seem like you're in the middle of a shooting gallery, and in regards to the war stories, I would have liked to have seen them done in order of actual conflicts. However, I feel these are just minor issues with how the single player mode is designed. I have found some team deathmatch games was played on bigger maps, and likewise larger sized games seem to be played on smaller maps. Once again, this is a minor gripe I have with the game. In conclusion, Battlefield 1 is perhaps the best FPS games I've played in years. While the single player mode is a great counterbalance to Ubisoft's Valiant Hearts, while there are some AI issues, it is still highly enjoyable. In addition, the multiplayer mode is highly addictive and feels like a classic Battlefield game, and it will keep multiplayer mode fans coming back for more time after time. The fact the game rewards you every time you level up with war bonds helps in obtaining new weapons and upgrades. Also, with a variable weather options from single player mode as a multiplayer mechanic really adds something to the normal multiplayer modes. In wrapping up this review, if you're a fan of the first person genre, then this game is ideal for you. For the first time, the development team has taken its time and given a fun playing single player mode with the weight of historical context which hasn't been seen for a long time, featuring a multiplayer that is equally rewarding and fun at the same time.